Students, we'll have a look at the types of questions that we can expect on this poem. So you'll have word registers or word chains wherein you'll be given certain words and then you have to form those registers. That we'll look at in our later lectures. That's very easy. The tough part is you may have a question like give a critical appreciation of the poem. I'm sure you must have done that in your 9th standard also. So in 10th you will be specifically given 4 or 5 points, like probably points on which your answers will be based, like the title of the poem. So you have to remember the title of the poem, which is very easy, and the name of the poet, so which is also easy since he's a very famous poet. But many times students forget the name of the poet, or they make spelling mistakes, which is avoidable. So please practice. You can write it 4 or 5 times and then you remember it for life. So you have to remember the name of the poet, and then there'll be a rhyme scheme. So either it is AB, 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 like which we have seen poems since our earlier classes. So if there's a rhyme scheme, you can say AB, BC, whatever. AB, BA. So AB, AB, AB करके generally होता है rhyme scheme. But this is, most of the poems you'll find are in free verse. So this is in free verse, यानी इसका कोई rhyme scheme नहीं है. Then you'll have a central idea, which is very important. So what is the central idea? So then you have to emphasize the poet envisions a country when it gains freedom, which is not confined to borders, which is not confined to people having narrow ideas. They are fragmented in terms of caste, religion, creed. We have done that. So you'll have to explain all that. And then there could be something like the figures of speech. So that is an entire topic, like you have simile, metaphor, onomatopoeia, so on and so forth, personification. So we will have a look at that, and in our later lectures. They're very big topics, and that covers a part of your grammar. So figures of speech you have done in your 8, 9, 10 standard. So it's not that you don't know it. Only आपको refine करना है. You'll have to just take it a step forward. Then you'll have something like why I like or dislike the poem. So you're not supposed to say you dislike a poem. You always have to like the poem. So you have to give your reason, your logic, why you like the poem. So then you have to give answers like the poet gives a fresh outlook to the people of the country. He gives a sort of a guidance that how should your country be when you gain independence, and how to live your lives. You should not be bound by superstition. You should not be bound by old beliefs. You should always be ready for reason. You should work out of logic. You should work from God's guidance. ऐसे points को you have to elaborate them. Then the poet, you have to write a couple of lines about the poet and your favorite line, which is very important. So you'll have to give 1 or 2 lines of your poem, of the poem, and then clarify them. Like if I have to give you an example, if we see where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. So if I have to clarify this, I'll say the poet envisions a country. He wants our country to gain freedom, and then the people should always be speaking the truth. Whatever that they say should not have anything false in it. From the depths of truth. So it's not just a superficial truth. You have to be speaking the truth. And your actions have to be truthful. Your thoughts have to be truthful. You have to only speak the truth. You have to only see the truth and nothing but the truth. And then tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection. So the poet wants his countrymen to be very hardworking, very physically fit. They are always ready for tireless work. The people are supposed to be brave, and they have to always work towards perfection. Their work has to be nothing but the best. For example, like a Sachin Tendulkar, you may feel, why am I giving his example? But when you watch him play the cricket, he's totally into it, 100% into it. Or Cristiano Ronaldo, when he's playing football, he's 100% into it. So that is what the poet wants. People should be 100% into the work. They don't have to think anything else but their work. And their work has to be starting from truth, and they have to behave in a truthful manner. So this is how you critically appreciate a poem. So I believe we have covered the poem in its entirety, and one word of advice to you is start practicing from today. Take two words from the dictionary, and I don't want you to take very bombastic, very big words. It has to be words in your daily vocabulary, and take two simple words, find out whether they are nouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, and their meaning, and try to use them in your daily curriculum, in your daily work, or when you speak to your classmates. That is how you will increase your vocabulary. 2 words a day will make, say, 12 words in a week, leaving aside Saturday, Sunday. So 12 fours of 48, 48 new words in a month. So just look, by the end of the year or mid-year, you will be speaking better English than me. So all the best, and let's enjoy our studies. Thank you.